Howdy, what up dudes, what it do, and welcome back again to another reaction video. Mighty Son here at your service. Alright, so up next, here is a familiar visual K-band that I did cover that was a year ago, known as SHIVA, and which that was my first time of reacting to their song, that was Sakuri. And unfortunately, they have been disbanded. That was earlier this year, so that is unfortunate. But however, I do got a new request that brought to my attention, and this belongs to JC. So technically, to say that this will be the second of my reaction to the band that now is being disbanded. But here's a song that I don't believe I ever heard of this one, and this is their fourth single. That was 7 years ago. That was back in 2018, and that even though it's not technically not ready for October, or the give or take that is not closely to Halloween, but here is the title of the song that is called Bloody Skin. So let's take a look at this video and let's take a look. So without further ado, it's time to react. The guitar. Yo. Very such of a vice versa with the such of the swift flows and Oscar did of a fine work that it just gives that such of a gelatin and at the same time to give that such of a savagery on the string note that just got elevated and just that was pretty clean and it was a give that of a may not be as a big heaviest, but it's still that to give that kind of a steadiness and given that much of a prowess there, and that the drumming was also that was a good touching there in to give it such of how should I say this that it gives of give it of a light tone, but at the same time that it still gave that kind of a constructive and so at that time. So I mean, it is that I mean that was of a 2018 given of that stature, but it is still pretty presently to that give it of a nice of a heaviness there that's acceptable. And I do like the of Tokika's of a vocal that have it such of from normal and then start having getting of a guttural noises that give that such of a good stretch there, and it just gives that kind of a tone that show that so how how vile or that disturbance that is being that coming from the inside and just instantly that just letting it out and give that such of the presence that the nature of the outside that how being such of a you know I was gonna say like of the disturbedness that it's given of a huge range there. And speaking of which, that was really insane of the video, and given that display sometimes we don't know what goes on in the neighborhood, and sometimes that things don't how the best way to describe it that looks can be deceiving when especially when there's the domestic violence is that's being shown, and that most of the times it's the males are the most aggressive are the most aggressiveness, and that shows of that control and being as an abuser. And that at first you thought that it's happening to the mother, but it's the father who is the one who's being of the most aggressiveness. And I don't know if that is it's based on of an actual story event, or if this is considered of a life experience. But one thing is for certain that it does give that something a little off there, and it kind of makes you wondering is this considered that is a horror storytelling, but there's no telling, and that has to be the such of the steadiness song that I ever get to listen to. So again, that it is unfortunate that this band has been completely being disbanded, and that there's a possibility that Shiva would come back and to start with other new materials and mostly of new equipment. But I hope that there's a good chance that they would come back. So until then, if you guys do enjoy Bloody Skin, and if so, let's leave it a likes and also leave a comments down below. And shout out to JC for of the request, and I appreciate it. And if you have any other suggestions, I'll be more than happy to do another reaction for another time. But until then, take care and peace.